Alrighty, hello, and how is everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're a returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back. So, I decided I would do a new series on the channel that's actually outside of Resident Evil and Devil May Cry for once. I've been wanting to do New Vegas for a little while now, and I figured, you know what, why not do it? So this series is actually going to be pretty long. There's going to be a lot of episodes. It's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah, so this is Fallout New Vegas. Like I said, it's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, and there's not all that much to say right now. All I can say is, like I said, it's going to be a really long series. The episodes are going to be a bit longer than my usual episodes that are usually about, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. I can say they're probably going to be the same length as my streams, probably about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what we're doing in that episode, and, where we're going, all that fun kind of stuff. So, without further ado, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's get into this.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its armies east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alrighty, so that was pretty interesting. So I do have the Ultimate Edition here. So we have all the add-ons, the all the packs here that come with it.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alrighty, so you know what? I think what we're gonna do is the channel's name is Justin Gaming. So let's just put my name in for the character name here, and we can just tell Doc Mitchell that's what our name is.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alrighty, so now we get to make our own person here. So let's see here. I got a bunch of different mods and stuff like that. I got a Wesker mod, which is pretty cool. We're not going to be using it for this playthrough, but it's pretty cool. Wesker's eyes actually glow in the dark and stuff, and he actually has his own sunglasses that come with the mod. It's pretty cool, but like I said, we're not going to use that. We're just going to go with a basic character. So what we don't want yeah, we want to do that, and then we want to do preset, and the preset we want to do is this one, because this is the one that I usually use on the PS3 version. So we want to do that, and I think that's about it. No, we want to do eye color. Oh, we got blue. So blue is pretty good. So let's go hairstyle. I like doing this one, and doing, I think it's this, yeah, because it looks pretty cool, I think, that way. Let's see here.
Well, I got most
well, I
of
guess
it
that's
right
what we're
anyway.
doing.
Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay. So this is from a mod in the base game that actually isn't here. So we're not going to be grabbing that, because that is super overpowered, and we want to have a kind of a relatively good original experience. So I'm just going to pick up all of his stuff here, so we can sell them for some caps to get some early money early in the game here. good thing about this is chemistry sets is now in Fallout 3. These things were here too, but you couldn't click on them. And this one though, if you have a science level of 25, you can actually make stim packs and all that kind of stuff. This gun here, oh, well, I guess we'll be taking this stuff too. Let's move the back over. Broken machine gun, you need a repair of 25, but we don't have that.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay, so this is for your special skills. I'll explain that in a second, because we got some stuff we're going to pick up here. Just miscellaneous stuff like that. Some crutches and medical brace. I picked up Wesker's glasses just now, because they're pretty cool sunglasses. Okay, so let's just do this right now. So there's different things like strength. As you can see in the bottom, this affects your melee, unarmed, inventory, your weight, melee, unarmed, inventory weight, which is how much you can carry, how much damage output you can put, and your weapon effectiveness. Perception, I can't talk. Explosive, lockpick, energy weapons, and accuracy and compass range. This one's pretty good. So the compass range shows red ticks and blue ticks. The red ticks are enemies. The blue ticks are, just regular good people and stuff. Energy weapons are kind of rare in the wasteland, but they are pretty powerful depending on how you build your character. See, we got endurance here. Unarmed, health, resistance, and survival, which is pretty good. Let's see here. In charisma, you got your barter, which affects your like when you go and buy things and sell things, it helps for that. Your speech, that's really good. You want that. And companion nerve, you want that because you want your companions to fight for you and be able to trust you and all that kind of stuff. Intelligence, this is a good one. Your science, repair, medicine skills, you really want that. Agility, guns, sneak, speed, and your action point regeneration. Action points are pretty important to Fallout because, there's something called VATS, and it's basically a targeting system, and it helps you attack enemies and stuff. Let's go to the next one, luck. Basically, this affects all skills, your critical hits, and enemy mishaps, which is basically if they throw a grenade, they'll miss it, or they will throw it too far, or if they're throwing a spear, they will throw it and they'll miss you. Their guns will jam, or they'll miss you when they're aiming, all that funny kind of stuff. There is one thing that they don't tell you about this skill. So if you put your luck at 10, which is the highest one obviously, as you can see, so you can gamble at the casinos and stuff in this game. Now if you have your luck at 10, 90% of the time you will win, and you can win big. You can get kicked out of the casinos, you can get banned from playing games at the casinos. You can still rent rooms and buy drinks and do the entertainment and all that kind of stuff. But if you do win too many times, you can actually get kicked out of the casino. But I don't know what we're going to really want to do here. So we only have 5 points that we can use. And mind you, when we level up, you can put points and use your points into this if you really want to. Let's see here, strengths. So we're going to put probably one into that. Whoops. I don't want to say I don't care too much about perception, because it is important, but I want endurance is pretty good, so we'll put one in there for the health for sure. Charisma, we'll do one in here. and we'll do that because we want our action points to regenerate pretty fast as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in the bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Now this part's actually pretty interesting. I'm just gonna collect some stuff in here. Because like I said, you know, you can just grab his stuff and, you know, sell it early on. You will notice later on some things are going to be... So as you can see, it says here, take paperweight, and it's in a blue color. Or whatever color I set as my display, because you can make it different colors. But I have it as a blue one here. So... whatever, so say if it's that color, it's okay to take it. But if it's like a red color, as an example, we'll say this book here, say how it says pre-war book, it's kind of hard to see because I don't have my thing all the way up. Let's go to somewhere else here. So yeah, take baseball. As you can see, it's red, or sorry, it's blue, I mean. So if it were to be red, it would say steal, and if you were to grab it, you would lose karma points. Which I'll explain about that in a little bit. Okay, let's do this. This is actually a pretty interesting way how to build your character. Yeah, so let's just do this.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Okay, so to me, when someone says dog, well, I think of cat, but we have dog, feed, newspaper, train, kick, and dinner. Dinner would make sense because we're in the wasteland. You know, I mean, as an option. But I think of
House.
cat. So he says house. Shelter, burglarize, renovate, target, investment, demolish. I'd say shelter.
Night.
Campfire. Yeah, campfire, dream, shroud, sleep, treasure, and silencer. I'd probably say sleep.
Bandit.
Bandit. Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, or vaporize, which these would be like energy weapons. Reasonable. I'd probably say bribe, because, you know, it's a bandit. You could probably bribe him out of, you know, attacking you or hurting you, if you ever had the opportunity.
Light.
Dark, heavy, beam, flash, inspiration, torch. I usually think of dark. If someone says dark, or it says light, I think dark. If someone says dark, you think light. You always think the opposite most of the time.
Mother.
Mother, you have caretaker, jeans, cookie jar, tantrum, tattle, regret, human shield. I love that one. That's hilarious. But we're gonna do caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I'd have to agree, because I don't like starting fights or anything.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I'd have to agree. I mean, there's nothing wrong with people helping you, you know, when you need help and stuff. But, you know, you don't need people... No, that's wrong. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say you don't need people to... I'd say I agree. Because it's nice to have people to help you and, you know, take care of you and, you know, be there when you need it. But, you know, it's good to be able to do things on your own as well. So I'm going to say I agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
I'm going to say no opinion on that one. Because it's nice to get attention. But sometimes you don't want attention. Sometimes you have the wrong kind of attention. You know, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to say not agree. Or
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I mean, no opinion. I meant not that. I'd say disagree. I mean, if people want to try new things, why not go for it? If it works, it works.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
See, this one's, I don't want to say an interesting question. Now, I want to say no opinion, because for some things, you can charge in and you can just get it done. But for other things, it's best to take a step back and evaluate things based on the situation. You don't know how to deal with some problems. You don't want to just jump right in and do what you think. Because your first thought may not be the right one for some situations. So I'm going to say no opinion.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
You see a broken chain, chemical reaction, shadow in the door frame, an oozing wound, an angry two-headed ant. See, to me, I don't know what I see. Because to me, see, I don't see a broken chain. And I don't see a chemical reaction. Like, I don't really see any of these, to be honest. I mean, I guess it could be a shadow or something. So we'll just go with that.
Okay. How about this one?
I see priceless work of art. It's some space-age technology, a ship at sea. I can see the ship. That's pretty cool. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Oh God, you know what? We're gonna do that one.
Last one.
A light in the darkness, a bearded man, a mushroom cloud, a pillow on a head. Now, there's a fun fact actually about this one here. So there was a mod that was created a long time ago, and because a lot of people saw two bears high-fiving. Now, I see it too. I also see the mushroom cloud as well, though. But I see the two bears high-fiving as well. So somebody made a mod a couple of years ago, because this game's been out for quite a while now, actually. Because this game came out in... Oh, wow. This game's actually 10 years old now. Wow. So this game came out in 2010. So quite a few years ago, someone made a mod, two bears high-fiving, that added that option to this. Bethesda and Obsidian, they found out about the mod and stuff, and so they're very big on community stuff. They encourage people to make mods for their games and make them more interesting and all that kind of stuff. So the one thing that they actually did, which was really funny, in one of the DLCs, which one was it? Because there's Lonesome Road and Honest Hearts. Honest Hearts, that's the one. That's the add-on. So on the Honest Hearts DLC, there is an NPC character actually called Two Bears High-Fiving. They made him, and they named him that specifically as an Easter egg kind of thing because of the mod for this game. I thought it was kind of funny. But we're going to go with Mushroom Cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
See, and I kind of like this too, because like if you play this game a bunch of times, like I have, like I've been playing this game forever, you can just skip through the entire dialogue and just come to the screen and do and pick whatever you want. But to me, it's more like I like to roleplay when I play this game. I'll be honest, it's pretty fun. I like to be, I can't think of the word, immersed into it. So I like to listen to characters when they talk and all that kind of stuff. So melee weapons, yeah, I don't really want that because I don't use them. The funny thing is, if you build a melee character, melee weapons are super overpowered in this game. Once you get your skill up to 100, it's insane. Like you can just, I don't want to say you can one hit guys, but like even on very hard, you can just plow through enemies like they're nothing. But we're gonna go with guns, and sneak's pretty good. And speech is really good too. But I think I'm gonna swap out that for lockpick. Or no, do I want repair? I think I'm gonna do repair instead. Because repair actually, because this game is it's pretty technical compared to Fallout 3. But we can talk and explain all that kind of stuff while we're playing throughout the series and stuff.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, so this thing's pretty cool. You can pick up to 2 traits. There's a whole bunch of them, and they do a bunch of different things. I used to do 2 of them. I used to do Wild Wasteland and Trigger Discipline. It says choose up to 2. You don't need to do 2. I prefer this one because there's a lot of different ones here, like Build Destroy. The problem is though is all of the like negatives, in my opinion, kind of outweigh the positives to these, because they're all balanced, right? So this one here, it's like all your see here, all weapons have 3% chance to hit, but your condition decays like 15% faster. Like that, to me, that's not very good. This one you gain a +1 to all your special attributes while you're outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. And you're indoors a lot as well as you are outside, so I mean that's kind of let's see here, this one here +2. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you get the point. This one here, I don't know why you'd want to take it, because this one basically stops you from leveling up after level 30. Because we have all the add-ons and everything, you can actually get to level 50 in this game. I don't know if we're going to get that far, but you know. Yeah, so the one that I like the most is this one here. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, which is fine, but are 20% more accurate. So this one is literally 50-50. It's very, very balanced. I like this one. This is like the only one that I ever choose. I used to do this one and the Wacky or Wild Wasteland, which basically makes random things happen. You know, but we're not going to do that because we want to try and have a good experience.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Well, I don't mean we won't have a good experience if we do it, but it basically makes things more wacky and weird and stuff like that. And I find the heck open foot locker. But I find, you know, we're probably not going to need that. You know, the game's pretty fun and very exciting without those. So we're just going to open up all these things. We're going to grab these before we leave, because we're basically leaving Doc Mitchell's house now. So we're just going to grab all these things here, so we can be prepared for when we enter the wasteland. Okay. Why can't I grab that? There we go. Oh, okay. And I think... Oh, no. Now, I don't know if I want to grab this or not. This was a mod as well, so this is not in the base game. And I picked it up anyway. So, that is the handgun from Resident Evil remake. It's the Samurai Edge. I'll probably use it, because the one thing I did like about the Samurai Edge mod is that it wasn't very powerful, and I guess I'm over encumbered. It's pretty cool. I have to say it's pretty accurate in the way it looks and stuff, so it's pretty cool. When you're over encumbered, it takes you a little bit longer to move around. Okay, and now we're here.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Alrighty. So for Fallout, you get to pick different dialogue things. You can be really rude and disrespectful to people. You can be really nice to people, or you can just be, just generally neutral. I like to be neutral and nice. I don't know. I don't like to be a bad guy in these games. I know a lot of people do like to be bad guys when they play games, but so I like to do. Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
So this is pretty cool. We're not going to do it, but I have done this before. So basically, it's hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only for advanced players. The funny thing is, when you get, it says at the very end there, you will receive a special reward. I don't actually remember there actually being a special reward. We're not going to do it. But the really cool thing about hardcore is it's not just dehydration. You actually have to eat, you actually have to sleep, and all that. And all the other stuff that I said as well in the description. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's head out to the wasteland. Let's take our first steps out into the world. That was a car mod, and I don't care about that. And now these are just the mod, or not mods. These are the DLCs that are popping up. So yeah, this is the world of Fallout. Pretty cool. Let's open up the map here. So the map's pretty big. So we're gonna zoom out. Oh, we already are. Okay, so let's just go all the way down here. So this is a. Oh wait, that's a mod. So that's the DLC thing. And yeah, so this is the entire map. It doesn't look all that big, but it's pretty big. There's Victor over there. So the first thing that I want to do is, gun runners, we already know, is we want to go to Chet's shop, and so we can sell some of this stuff. And more DLCs popping up, so we can move a bit faster and have some caps. Caps is the currency in the Fallout world. You get them from Nuka-Cola bottles and all that fun kind of stuff. So there's Chet's there, general store. When you're over encumbered, you can only walk, so. Now the interesting thing as well is, because I've never actually used these things, so there's express drop boxes, and what you can do is you can actually drop your items in here, and they have these things in different towns and stuff that you can go to, and they have these, and you can basically transfer your stuff from town to town. I've never done it, but it's pretty cool though. Alrighty, so let's go in here. buy some stuff from Chet and sell some stuff. So as I was saying before about the red, so as you can see here, it says steal. Press A. We're not going to steal, obviously, because we don't want to do that. But yeah, it's red. So you can see the difference from Doc Mitchell's house when I was saying about the blue and the red. So let's go over to Chet. Let's just browse and see what he's got. He's got some food and stuff in here, and scrap electronics and scrap metal. These things are pretty important. I'm going to turn my display thing up, HUD thing, all the way up. I personally have it down, but for the sake of the playthrough, we'll have it up. So as you can see, it says 22 pistol, and it's silenced. You think it'd be really good, but it's actually not. So let's talk to Chet here.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Alrighty. So, let's see here. Here's a bunch of different stuff. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? Let's ask
The
them.
leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Let's see here. What can you tell me about Mr. House?
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Well, maybe. We don't know yet. Anything else you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Alright, well, let's see what he has for sale.
Can do.
Alright, so let's see what he has for sale here. We have things that we need to sell. Let's see here, all these things. We don't need them. That... And we'll keep those. Night vision glasses. So this is a mod. This is not also in the base game. This thing here is pretty cool. Basically, when you put it on, it makes you have night vision, so you can see at night. Because I have a couple mods on like darker nights and stuff. So while we're playing, there's gonna be a chance that you may not be able to see at night. Let's see here. Pre-war hat, reading glasses, tribal armor, Wesker glasses. I like Wesker's glasses, so we're gonna keep that. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Those books are kind of pointless. They do up your skills, but it's not a permanent thing. So it's just like I can't think of the word. So let's see, we can get rid of all of these. We want to keep the bobby pins because that's how you unlock doors and stuff. And these books, everything, all these can go. And I think we want to keep that. Oh yeah, so the cool thing about this, this actually came with one of the DLCs, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it was the weapon pack. So it'll say in the top corner that you've taken a drink at your canteen. It's something that automatically happens. You don't have to click on it. And if you don't have any health items and stuff, it actually heals you. Not all the way. I think it only does about between 5 to 10 hit points or something that it does, but you know, it's still pretty something interesting. Okay, let's see here. So we got all this ammo here. Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher is going to be pretty good, because there's some enemies we definitely don't want to get close to, which you guys will see. We don't need that, but I don't know what armored. So we can get rid of this. And I think what we're going to wear is the lightweight. Actually, let's just take a quick look first, because there's one that I'm thinking of, but we'll see. So let's go over here like that, and go like that. I also have a mod that changes your character's his stance and all that, the way he stands. And I don't know why he does that weird stand. Because usually they're just kind of hunched over and stuff, and it's weird. Okay, so that just tells you about different armors, blah blah blah. And I think this is the one that I wanted, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back over to Chet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Of course I am. Okay, so now we can go like that, and we can sell this. Okay. So I also have a bunch of like mods for outfits and stuff. Again, these aren't in the base game. So Jill Valentine, obviously from Resident Evil. Let's see here. Do we want purified water? So we have a lot of health already right now. Let's see here. I do want that. Oh yeah, so weapon mods. So the cool thing about New Vegas is that when you have weapons, you can add modifications to your weapons. And I'm not talking about downloading mods from like Nexus. I mean like actual in-game weapon modifications that you can buy from the vendors and stuff. So basically you can upgrade your weapons. It's pretty cool. Almost every weapon has one, as you can see here, the recycler and stuff. Let's see here. But a lot of these are pretty expensive, and we don't even have the weapons for them, so, you know. I do want the scrap metal, though. And the wrench. Because you can build different things when you have the... sorry, when you have the skills for them. I think... Oh, and another scrap metal. And I think that's all we really need right now, because we don't have any... Okay, shotgun, all that. Okay, let's see what ammo he has. Okay, what does the samurai? Samurai takes that, so we're gonna be using that. So we'll just buy all of them. And I think that's all we're gonna. Actually, no, we want the armor piercing ammo for sure. LLR 357. Get that. And I think we'll get some of these as well.
Another satisfied customer.
Yeah, alright. And that's what we're gonna do. Alrighty, so this is the Prospector Saloon. I keep pushing the wrong button. How do I zoom in? What's the zoom in button? That one. Alright. This guy's Easy Pete. He's pretty cool. He used to be a prospector. He also has some dynamite, but you need, I think it's 30 explosive skill, which we don't have that, so there's no real point really talking to him right now, so.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
As your Doc Mitchell told me you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Oh boy. Yeah, this place is pretty empty right now. and I think it froze. So, back into the game now. New Vegas tends to crash and freeze a lot on the PC version anyway. So anyway, let's go to Outback here. Sometimes it takes a bit to load. We'll see what happens. Alright, so now we get to go all the way to here.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Whoops.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay, so what she's talking about is the things over here. I do have a mod that changes your aiming and your walking when you're holding guns. I also have a mod that changes your weapon sounds as well. So, you won't be hearing the bass sounds of the weapons, but that's okay. They're not amazing. Fallout 3's weapon sounds are definitely better.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in, sure. Let's go
Follow me.
clear out some
It's
geckos.
just down to the southeast a short ways.
I hope they're geckos, because I remember a while ago, because I meant to actually do this series a little while ago, and I did. Actually, I was recording one of the episodes, and what happened basically was I have a mod that changes geckos into... Oh man, she is lagging real bad. Changes them into enemies from Lonesome Road DLC. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they're really powerful, so it wasn't very fun. So it turns out she's only really lagging when she's running and I'm running. That's really weird. Hopefully it doesn't do that for everybody.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Okay, so basically what she's saying is we have to practice our stealth skill, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we can see...
You're on. Go
Okay,
give
we
'em
can
hell.
see a little bit of movement up there, if you guys can see, right over there. Let's see if I can get him from here. Oh, yeah. That was an awesome shot. Oh, and as you can see in the top center, it says caution. Basically, it means that the geckos, or any enemy in general... Oh shit, oh shit. Really? Fuck off. There you go. So basically, when you crouch down, it says hidden, which means no one can see you, or no enemy can see you. We're trying to send these smiles. So it says detected, which means that someone sees me. When it's red or orange, if it says caution and all that, it means obviously caution because someone heard you. And danger, obviously, well, there's a lot of bad guys coming to get you.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah, sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Okay, so now the interesting thing is, now she's gonna do this every time. Oh god, she is fucking freaking right the hell out. Oh well, I'll just ignore it. Not terrible.
Come on!
Oh Jesus, there's like 3 of them. I forgot. Just like that. Okay. There's one well that we have to do quickly because like there's like a cellar or something like that. Okay. I don't remember where it is. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, it's over here. No, Settler, no! Actually, we're going to use the Samurai Edge here. Oh god, that one survived. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, we got them all? Oh, good.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Reputation. So this is pretty important to New Vegas. You have established a reputation with a group of people in the wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody. And people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the wasteland, and you can develop distinct reputations with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you'll gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of the combined total fame and infamy that you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation given on the group itself or dependent on the group itself. You may receive discounts from merchants, provoke attack from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Yeah, so the one thing I kind of like is, like, if you piss a group off, like, they will send people after you. For instance, like, say if you're working with the Legion, you will have, what do you call it, NCR, basically NCR soldiers will come after you, and they'll basically give you a warning. They'll be like, hey, you have 3 days to better yourself, or basically we're going to come and kill you. I usually never side with the Legion, unless I have to. Where the hell is the dog? Did she die? Oh no, she's right there. So I also have a different reloading animation mod and all that installed as well. So let's talk to some.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yep.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright. So, now we have to collect those things like she said. Oh, she actually is pretty hurt. Okay. So yeah, the reputation thing, like I was saying, it's pretty cool. So like I said a few minutes ago, so if you're with the NCR, and actually, I guess a better example would be, yeah, if you're with the Legion, the NCR will send these, like, soldiers. Oh man, the game's getting a bit laggy. Yeah, they'll send, like I said, soldiers after you, and they'll be like, you have 3 days to better yourself, or basically will send people after you. Now, of course, this is just if you do a bunch of bad things over time. Like, if you steal a few things, you're not going to be instantly evil or anything. But if you're constantly stealing things, and if you kill people and, do all this stuff, obviously that group is not going to like you at all, and you're going to be wanted. So, you're going to be hated, or whatever the word is from them. I usually never side with the... Oh god, I keep pressing the wrong button. Get out of here. What am I even playing on? Let's see here. We don't want to be playing on easy. Playing on normal. Let's drag it up to hard. Awesome. Yeah, so if you do a bunch of bad things, they're gonna hate you. Obviously in real life it'd be the same thing. And if you do a bunch of good things, people will obviously like you, and you'll get benefits from that. like it said, so discounts and just overall people liking you, which is pretty. Why can't it die? There we go. I keep missing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I would also like to do Fallout 3 on the channel, but the Fallout 3 runs terrible on Windows 10. So I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Although it's one of my favorite ones. They're both better than Fallout 4. My opinion, yes, that game looks good. Obviously, visually, it's superior. But, like, for, like, roleplay... Or, yeah, role-playing, which obviously that's what these are. They're, you know, role-playing games. Fallout 4 had basically none of that. Like, yeah, you had your dialogue choices. Where is the route? Keep going past. Oh, it's right here. Brock flower. Pick it up. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. But yeah, Fallout 4 had a lot of that as well. But it wasn't very good. Like, you had your dialogue choices and stuff, like I said. But, like, not that I was evil in Fallout, but, like, you don't have evil choices. It's basically good guy, good, because you still have your 4 choices. So it's basically good guy, sarcastic, or sorry, good guy, in between, or sarcastic. Like, you can't be evil in that. So for people who are evil characters, they couldn't be evil. And you're going to notice sometimes the game will slow down a bit. Like I said, it's not very good on Windows 10. Same with Vegas. But yeah, there's not a lot to say about Fallout 4. It's just... It also kind of feels like they took Fallout 3 and... Like... I don't even know. Oh yeah, so this is another mod. I don't have it working right now. But yeah, so Dodge Challenger. I have a mod where you can drive cars in Fallout because... Oh, I just saw you. Bye bye. Boom, now you're dead. Come on, you stupid grasshopper thingy, whatever you are. Fuck off. There you go, now you're dead. Or mantis, whatever. So in the Fallout games, you can't drive. There's like no cars that you can drive in any of them, except for Fallout 2, I think. And I don't know because I haven't played a lot of 2. We've only played a bit of 1. So, but that's more gameplay. I mean, even like in the actual wasteland, cars are very rare. God damn it, I hate these stupid bugs in these fucking huge vats. Oop, that's 1, and that's 2. Yes, cars are really rare in the wasteland. I mean, obviously, because everything's gone. Oh, there's another one. That was a lucky shot. Wait, don't run away from me. Got him. And apparently there's one more in here. Oh, it's right in front of me. Get out of here. Oh, wow, there we go. Ta-da. Okay. So enough of my random ranting and talking about random shit. Wait, what am I supposed... Am I even supposed to be coming in here? No. Whatever. Let's just grab this stuff anyway. Book, okay. Okay, so this thing... Oh, I can't. Wow, apparently I can't. Okay. And what? I can't... I thought I had skill, no? Why can't I go over? Okay, let's see what my skills are here. Lockpick, oh, it's 15, and my science is 17. Okay, so we won't be doing that for a little while. I mean, we don't need to come in here anyway. Oh yeah, for the Brock flower. Where is it? Oh, Brock flower, where are you? I think it's like just... Oh, right here. They blend right in. And now we have to go all the way back to Sunny Smiles. Which we can probably cut through here. Like I said, I do apologize if the game lags or anything like that. Like I said, it's just sometimes, you know, Fallout doesn't run very good on Windows 10. At least the older ones anyway. I know I said that a bunch of times already, but, you know. Oh boy, it's lagging a little bit, yeah. And we want to drop down here. I thought it froze. What did I land on? Oh, just a little interesting. Okay. And boop, and there we go. And there's a bunch of just random stuff that we can grab here that we could probably sell to Chet for more things.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Alright, so the interesting thing here about this game as well is that you can, as long as you have the ingredients and you have the survival skill, as you can see, a skill requirement. So healing powder doesn't have any requirements. I don't want to say it's useless, but I mean it can help a little bit if you are desperate for health and stuff if you don't have anything. The downside for this is it lowers your perception by 1 for a limited time, and it makes your health go up by 1 point every 18 seconds. This one here, as you can see, 17, that's what I have. I have 17 in survival out of 40, so you need 40 to do that. And it's different things, as you can see. So this one here, 15, I can make coffee if I wanted to, but you need different ingredients, so like a coffee mug, a coffee pot, obviously, to make it. Tobacco, and all that, well, and all that. Why can I not go down? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so as you can see, just different things that you can make. So let's just make one of these.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alrighty. So let's go back and see Trudy now. And who is this? This is... Yeah, we don't want to deal with that guy right now. If we remember, we will talk to him later. Alright. So now we just got to go back to Trudy, talk to her, and, you know, introduce ourselves because we're obviously new to the town. Takes a little bit to get there sometimes. But the one thing I love about Fallout is the exploration and stuff. Like everything you see, everywhere, and anything that you can see is you can pretty much go everywhere that you see. Like it's a pretty big game. Okay, so as you can tell, so the game ended up crashing again. Like I said, it does it again. I mean, it does it a lot. But so there's a little bit of things that you missed a little bit. So Sunny Smiles, like she said, come up here to meet Prospector Saloon, to meet Trudy, which we're gonna do for sure. But I went to the Good Springs General Store to sell the bottles and stuff that we found with the campfire. I also picked up a new weapon, a plasma pistol, as you can see here, GRA, which is the Gun Runner's Arsenal. That is one of the DLC weapon packs that adds like something crazy, like 100 and something guns or something, and it's basically a bunch of the of the same base guns. But they're a bit stronger and they have extra modifications that you can get for them. And it also adds a few new weapons as well, like Bozar. It's kind of like a sniper rifle, but it's like an automatic one. It's cool how it looks, but if you don't have your skill up all the way, it's not very powerful and stuff. But that's all you missed. So, oh yeah, and I didn't as well forgot to say. So for energy weapons, how it works: plasma weapons are stronger than laser weapons. That's not to say that laser weapons are bad. They're actually very good. They both have their ups and their downs, actually. So laser weapons, they aren't super powerful, so they don't have like a super high damage. But they fire a lot faster, so they can input more damage a bit faster. Plasma weapons, they do more damage, like its base damage, as you can see, its base damage here is 19. But it fires slower. Another thing about plasma weapons is they use, I think it's either 2 to 3 cells per shot, whereas laser weapons use 1 cell per shot. I thought that was a pretty good thing to tell you guys in case you see my ammo dropping fast if I'm using plasma weapons. But let's go in and let's go meet Trudy. Okay, let's see here.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Nothing, get out of my face, bitch. Oh man, so I wonder what that argument was about. Let's talk to Trudy and figure out what's going on here.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
So, I overheard your argument. What was all that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
So, where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Well, why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
I see. So what are you gonna do about it?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Who? Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Interesting, I see. So, what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
I see. So if I help Ringo, and Good Springs will like me more, but what if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
So I have another question for you, Trudy. Here, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Do you know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
So, you want me to take a look at that radio?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
That's pretty cool. Do you know anything about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Let's see here. So who is that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Okay. So we are going to try and fix our radio. I'm not sure if we have the proper skills for it. Oh, man, we did. Oh, that's right. I think our skill is, like 35 or something. I can't remember right now.
Feeling thirsty?
Fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
So as you can see, so my barter isn't high enough. If my barter was high enough, you'd be able to do this and get more money or whatever. You can convince people to say things and whatever. But, you know, we can't do that right now. So all we can say is thanks for the caps.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
Let's see what you got for sale. So let's see what we got here. Purified water is pretty good. We want that for sure. What do we got here? That sounds about good. Yeah, okay. So we don't want to really drink anything like alcohol, because yeah, it makes your charisma go up and your strength go up, but your like intelligence drops down, and that's not very good.
Give me a shout
yeah.
if you need anything else.
Okay. So since he's held up at the gas station, let's go talk to Ringo. See what he's find out his side of the story about everything that's going on here. And it's not very nice of Trudy to say, well, hopefully he just runs out of town one day and brings everybody with him. You know, I mean, if someone's in trouble, you should be trying to help people if they're in trouble. Let's just check this vending machine. 10 caps. I don't want to spend 10 caps. Yeah, that's another mod. Another mod that I installed where you have to actually pay caps to get drinks and stuff. I thought that was pretty interesting, so I did that.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're thinking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Absolutely none, and I don't feel like playing because Caravan is a pain in the ass. So, Do you know the man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Well, what are you gonna do about them powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Yeah, maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Well, I'll ask around and see who I can get to help.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay, so this is another mod. I'm not even going to bother touching it. Basically, it's a power armor mod that adds power armor from, I think, Brotherhood of Steel Fallout. So we're not going to touch that. But we are going to grab the stuff from all these crates, though. We're not going to grab every single thing we see, though. Only some things. Duffel bag has a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, we don't have enough skill for that. And that, and we don't want to touch that, because though it's handgun ammo, that is his. Alright, so let's go and see if we can get some other people to help out. Maybe we can get Doc Mitchell to help us out here. So let's go over here. Actually, no, sorry, we have to go to Sunny Smiles first, that's right. And looks like it's kind of getting a bit darker out now. So I'm going to guess it's probably, what, 5 o'clock or something? I forget how to check the time on here. Status. Where's the time? Is it general? No. Maybe some data. I have no idea. Oh, it's 7:20. Alright, so let's go in here. Talk to Sunny Smiles, hopefully she can help us out.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay. So let's just do that. We have to go talk to other people in the town now. So let's go talk to her.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Oh, look at that. Leveled up. You should help us take down blah blah blah. Okay.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Alright, so now... Oh yeah, I forgot we leveled up. So... We want to... level some things up. Let's see here. So we want to do... let's see here. Medicine would be pretty good to do up. And lockpick, we're gonna do lockpick all the way. Well, we'll do lockpick to 20. No, 25. There we go. And these are, I don't even know. These are just a bunch of random ones that I don't know. And I don't know why they're showing up now. That's Lady Killer. Rapid reload, retention, swift learner. We'll do that one. Okay. So now we have to go to the other people in town. He's gonna bitch and complain. So he'll either help us or he won't.
Howdy.
Where is he? Probably sitting in the chair. Oh no, he's standing right there.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Bye, haha. What do you know about this situation?
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Okay, so yeah, he can't help us, unfortunately. So we don't have the we don't have the skills to get him to help us. Easy Pete, I know he won't help us because I don't have the explosion or explosive skills for him to help us. Doc Mitchell usually helps us out easily, though. And he is over by the bed.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Well, the town's going to be attacked by bandits. Is there anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Well, I appreciate that, Doctor.
You take care now.
I always liked him. Alright, so those are the only ones we can do, and as you can see it's getting dark out now, so we should try and get this fight started before it gets too dark. So let's talk to this guy here, Ringo. Alright, so let's just save it up here real quick. Okay.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
She's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let's get in there. Alrighty, so now we have to fight these guys, and let's see what happens here. So as you can see, it's getting pretty dark out now. It's probably, what, 8 o'clock? Yeah, 8 o'clock. Alright, so let's look at our weapons here. Oh, whoops. So we have a grenade launcher, shotgun, varmint rifle. Let's grab the shotgun for now. Oh, okay. So it looks like they're coming from over there. And let's do this. I'm not even hitting them, am I? Oh boy. Okay, whoa, okay, so that guy's up close. Let's grab the plasma pistol out here and just... That guy just got fucked up. So as you see, it's kind of dark, or kind of... Oh, and we're idolized. I guess we won. That was pretty fast. So we're idolized. We're known for extensive support and goodwill. You were idolized by the community. Now the powder gainers don't like me. Also, the Pip-Boy has a light that we can use on it to help us at night. So let's just take all of their stuff. And he's going to run over to us.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Didn't I hear you say you won't be able to pay me?
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
Alright, and we will definitely do that. Okay. So we're just going to collect their things here. And where's Cobb? Without him there? Nope. I have no idea where he is. Powder ganger. Powder ganger. I know he's around here somewhere. Powder ganger. Doesn't really matter. He doesn't have anything special on him. But yeah. Okay. So, we can wait until daytime, and let's do that. So we'll wait till 9 a.m. Perfect, alrighty. So we can repair some things here. Yeah, so let's repair that. A simple shotgun, varmint rifle, powder ganger outfit. We may need that to get in, so we're not going to sell that just yet. Clipboard, small, drained. It looks like we have a bunch of stuff that we can sell. Oh, we don't need the pit boy light on either.
Howdy.
Alright, let's talk to
That
him.
was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
You didn't even help. What the hell are you talking about? Jesus
Can
Christ,
do.
buddy. Okay. So let's see here. Things we don't need. We don't need boxing times. Any of these things. Rebound, regenerate. I guess I'll keep that just in case. These we want to keep because we can recycle them to make more ammo when we need them. Oh, I did it again. I'm glad that it doesn't automatically sell them. And we need to keep those, yeah. And I think that's about it. Oh, we'll keep that for sure, because I don't know, I like the baseball hats. And we'll get rid of that. And oh, I canceled it. Shit, did not mean to do that. Which means, oh, well, I don't need the baseball bat. Or the dynamite. Or the single shot. That. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think turpentine does anything. There we go. Now we push the right button. And you probably don't have anything. Does he have an upgrade for the plasma pistol? Oh, increases damage +7. But yeah, that's too much. We don't have enough for that. I mean, we do, but we're not going to
Another
do that.
satisfied customer.
Alrighty. So, I think, wait, what's that? Oh, it's just a rock. Okay. And Pete's gone. Maybe we can find him. Let's just take one quick look now that it's daytime. Maybe we can find his body. He might have some stuff for us. Okay, the powder ganger. I don't think he'd be too far away. Oh, that's him there? That's him there, Joe Cobb. Perfect. Oh, he's got a magnum and a stealth boy. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, I think we're going to sit down in a chair in the booth here.
Hello.
Just relax a little bit. Alright, so let's sit down right here. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, why is it not? There we go. So I think I'm going to leave this episode right here, actually. Because I think we did a pretty good amount. I mean, this is just one small thing compared to all of the many other interesting quests and story stuff that takes place in New Vegas. So if you enjoyed this episode and you are interested in Fallout, feel free to like and subscribe. There will be many, many more episodes. They'll probably be about the same length, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, not too sure. But there's going to be quite a lot of episodes for sure. Because Fallout games are very, very big. So, like I said, if you enjoyed this episode and you're interested and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, like I said, and leave a like. And I will see you in the next episode of Fallout New Vegas.